What's up, guys? So first ride of 2025. Didn't really expect that to happen in the middle of January, especially since we've been having so much snow, cold weather the last couple of weeks. So as soon as I seen it was going to be in the 50s today, I figured, why not? Let's get out and ride a little bit. Main thing today, I'm testing some new microphones out. I've got my new moto bags from Lone Rider that I was wanting to try out, see how much junk I can stuff down in those things. And those bags are really gonna help out with all of my riding this year. I'm gonna be able to take all of my camera gear with me, where before I had to be really condensed with what I was carrying. So that's gonna be super nice. But yeah, today I've got a pretty decent loop laid out. I'm gonna run over here and get some gas, head up to my brother's shop and pick up some shirts, and then we'll get going. I'm gonna head over here to the gas station real quick, top this thing off before we get going. This particular gas station, it was the Shell station near the hospital where all the flooding happened. As you can see, they're doing a ton of work through here right now. But gas station opened up not too long ago. One of the things that probably kept this place from getting destroyed is how when they build it and the hotel both are kind of built up higher than everything else around here. What are you printing there? First time he's printed some off-road Viking shirts in a while. So if you have a dirt bike or anything, need graphics, stickmangraphics.com. Right over there's the sign. And the link is in the description. So, I thought about going up on Viking Mountain today before I head down to Greenville. I know a lot of you guys have been requesting in the comments that I go down to Greenville. I'm gonna go see how the bridges are looking down that way. But the loop I've got set out takes me up through Flag Pond in North Carolina. Kind of thinking about going up Viking Mountain. My suspicions are there'll still be snow there, so may just skip that. Plus with the, we'll have to see how the time's looking when I get there. Not sure how much riding is going to happen this month, because this past week, as I'm sure many of you who watch have experienced, the weather's just been stupid cold, and had a little bit of snow, and it's been so cold the last week that, as you can see, the snow's just hanging around in the shade. So temperatures are supposed to fall back off again. This is Friday, come Sunday into Monday. I think the high for Monday and Tuesday is like 21, lows of 8, 7, something like that. So we're probably not going to be out on the bike much the rest of this month, unfortunately. I'm ready for winter to get on out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull over and change jackets. I thought it was gonna be warm enough for this Alpine Star jacket that I'll wear on the street, but it is not. So, and plus I need to get my GPS stuff put into the phone. So, get rid of this jacket. Thank God for these bags. Lone Rider moto bags. You can really stuff a lot of stuff. You can put a lot of stuff in these bags, which is great, especially on a day like today when you might need a little bit warmer apparel. Okay, so I mean, just look how deep that bag is. It's crazy. Let's see. Key needs to stay out here. Hands are still feeling pretty good, so I'm gonna stick with the gloves I've got. Put an earbud in. Oh, geez. Don't have much service. Alright, I think I can remember. Just have to really pay attention to where to turn. Note to self, kids, put your directions in when you've got service. Don't be like me. Make sure I ain't left nothing out. Nope. Oh yeah, this jacket, much warmer. More comfortable too. Yeah, as I was coming up the road, I could just tell, like, in the shade, which I mean, which is pretty obvious, but in the shade, it was just so much colder. I think in the sun, I seen the highest was 55 degrees on the bike, and then we got in the shade and it dropped down to like 43. So, as you can see, there's still a lot of snow on the road. So there's gonna be a lot of salt residue on the road. So I'm gonna take it easy up through here. No need to push and put this thing on the ground today. That's no fun for anybody. Kind of funny where I've not been filming off the bike, you almost kind of forget. Like, I had a routine of the way I would shoot stuff, and you kind of get out of the groove for a minute. So sitting here thinking about different things I want to shoot today, what I want to shoot them with, whether it's like the GoPro right now or the drone or whatever. Crossing into North Carolina, and then this is also the Appalachian Trail crosses right there. So. Okay, had to pull over there and make some adjustments on the microphones. Like I said, I'm testing these new DJI Mini Mic 2, I believe is the name of them. I tried them the last time I went riding, which was back in the 1st of December, and had the audio just too, I had the settings too loud, so every time I would talk it would pop and crack. It was just too annoying. I never even attempted to release that video, which sucks because it's a pretty good ride that day. But anyhow, so just pulling over, making sure, playing around with the microphone that I've got set up for the exhaust. Got one microphone in my helmet that I'm talking on, and then the other microphone is attached to my Lone Rider moto bags next to the exhaust canister. So I'm hoping that it gives a better audio experience than what. Is that the road I've got to turn? No, surely not. Definitely not going that way. Not today anyways. But hopefully that gives a better audio experience. I think the turn is coming up soon. So I'm going to keep my eye out for that. I don't know that Viking Mountain's going to happen today. There's just so much snow on the ground. I would imagine that the road going up to Viking Mountain's pretty snowy, and I'm not about that today, so, but we'll check it out when we get down there. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is our turn right here. So give her a go. Franklin Mountain. Yeah, I can't remember. Well, worst case scenario, we can always turn around, right? That guy's probably like, that dude is an idiot, and he is probably correct. It is cold, man. We get out of the sun, it gets chilly quick. I'll be swapping these gloves out soon, I do imagine. You get back in places like this where the sun doesn't even hit all day, or if it does hit, it ain't for long. It's different kind of cold. Just gonna ease up through here because this is still snow on the road in places. Yeah, definitely not going across Viking, or going up to Viking Mountain today. If there's snow on the road right here, there's definitely going to be snow in the road up there. So a little bit about Viking Mountain. What little bit I don't really know much about it other than what I read on the internet, but so I've been there one time years ago, and back in the, I think it said the early 70s maybe, it was a ski resort, and I think it only had like one season where they actually even operated, and then that was the same year that they went out of business. Oh gosh, big hole in the pavement. Excuse me. Supposedly Elvis flew up there at some point in time. I'd even heard that he was a part owner, but then I read a blog on Google today, and that's a blog online that I had Googled, and that it wasn't the case. Rumor was Elvis had visited Viking Mountain via helicopter. So that was the whole thing there. And I'm just kind of guessing where I'm going right now because I have no GPS. As soon as I get some service, I'm gonna get everything loaded in. The other place I'm gonna go by today, it's closed, so I won't be able to actually go in. But the birthplace of Davy Crockett, it's right on the Nolichucky, down towards Greenville, and they got a lot of flooding, and it's going to be a while before that place gets rebuilt to reopen. But going to go down that way and see what we can see with the drone, because I know a lot of you guys had asked about that area. And normally, if River Road hadn't been washed out, I'd probably been down there quite a bit, but it takes a little bit more to get over to Jonesboro, Bumpus Cove, Greenville from Irwin now, because that section of highway that went along the river got wiped out. But those guys the guys working on it, they're really they're coming along quickly. Might try to get down there in the next week or two on a Saturday or a Sunday when they're not working, and shoot some drone video to get a better look at it. One place that you can go look at, well, their actual, what is the name of they've got the construction company doing the work, they've got a TikTok account, and they do a really good job of videoing all their work. If TikTok doesn't get shut down. But and then Tri-Cities Aerial Photography, he does a great job of documenting or just drone photography in general. He's got some stuff of that area, so you can find his stuff. He's got a YouTube channel. I'll try to remember to link to him in the description as well. I'm gonna have all kinds of links in there today, but check out his stuff. He's got a YouTube channel, Facebook. He's big on Instagram. Tri-Cities Aerial Photography. I believe I'm saying that correctly. But anyways, it's pretty nice now. Got some sunshine, dry road. I'm gonna head on out through here and see if we can find my way over towards South Green High School, Greenville area. So here's the turnoff for Viking Mountain. I'm gonna give her a whirl and we'll see what happens. Really like to get phone service. That would help things out tremendously. I think that even if I don't go up to Viking Mountain, which I highly doubt that's going to happen, so I would have to turn right here. Yeah, we're not going to do that. I guess just asking for a not fun day. So, plus I want to get down to the birthplace of Davy Crockett, and without the GPS right now, I really don't know how far out I am from there. So I'm gonna keep heading toward, this says Camp Creek Road. Now I know where Camp Creek's at, so if I actually come out, I think it said Camp Creek Road. It said something about Camp Creek. Maybe that's not the name of the road. But anyways, I'm gonna keep going out through here and see what I see. And worst case scenario, I turn around and head into Greenville. Okay, I'm starting to recognize some places up through here, so I'm pretty sure I'm actually coming up Viking Mountain. So I figure at this point, might as well go until we see snow in the road. We can't go no more, then we'll turn around. So I vaguely remember some of this stuff from when I came up here. Gosh, that's been so many years ago. Me and Amy and the kids came up here in the Jeep. If I remember correctly, it turns to gravel eventually, so that's probably where I'm gonna have to turn around, because obviously, yeah, there it is. There's where we turn around. Okay, well, that answers that. So definitely not risking that today. Okay. Confirmed. There's snow on the road at Viking Mountain. Maybe we'll ride up there in the spring like normal people. Whew. All right, so yeah, I was supposed to have went down just a little bit further, and then turned. I turned too soon. Which I looked at all this on Google Earth this morning on my computer, and sorry for the wind if it's picking that up. I had to vent my helmet. And now I remember it didn't have me come all the way out this road. It had me go down past it, or on, when I had it put into Google Earth or Google Maps, it had me come up here, and then it had me turn around and go all the way back out, go down, and then I turn again somewhere. The good thing is, once I get out of here, I do know how to get to Greenville from here. So worst case scenario, that's not on my plans, because that makes it harder to get back to the Davy Crockett birthplace with the bridges out and everything. But I don't really want to go to Greenville. It's just a little bit too far out of the way from what I had planned. So the plan now is to hit the, I believe it's called the 107 cutoff, and I'll take that on down to the bridge at the end of 107 that washed out. I videoed it a few weeks ago, and those guys had just started working down there. And actually, one of the, pretty cool, because I was looking through the comments about a week or two ago, and one of the guys actually working, I think he said he was running an excavator. He was there when I was flying he was running the excavator that day, and he commented about it. So he was talking about how much work they've got done. I need to come down and check it out. So that's what we're going to do today. Then from there, I'm gonna head on over to the Davy Crockett birthplace, and then down to Lamar to check that bridge out, and then back home. And I think it ended up, according to Google Earth, it's gonna be around 110 miles today. So pretty good little loop to get in on a January Friday evening. Like I said, this may be the only ride in January that we have. I do plan to head down to South Carolina the first weekend of February, I believe it is. So hopefully the weather will be a little bit warmer down that way. But I'm going to get on out of this road here, and I'll pick back up with you guys a little ways down. Okay, so I'm back out on the main road, or whatever you want to call it, going into Greenville. I guess now I've just got to figure out where this 107 cutoff is. I think I can go all the way into Greenville and hit it, but if at all possible, I'm hoping I can turn before then, save some time. Road conditions through here are great. Spoke too soon. Not horrible through here, but it's a little wet. Okay, so yeah, okay, now I know where I'm at as far as location. I still don't know where I need to turn at, but getting ready to start dropping down into Greenville. I think where I'm looking for might be at the bottom of this mountain, and if not, I know I can get service here in a few minutes, so pull over and plug some directions into the GPS and get on down the road to our next destination. Okay, so I've finally got service, so I'm gonna pull over right here, I do believe. Yeah. Pull in right here and get my GPS dialed in. Kind of funny, I was thinking about turning this way while I was sitting in traffic a second ago. Okay, so this is saying about 33 minutes out from the David Crockett birthplace. I'm going to stop and check out the bridge repairs at the end of 107 before I get there. So I'll head on down the road here and pick back up when I get a little try it again. I'll head down the road a little bit and we'll pick back up when we get a little bit closer to the bridge at the end of 107. So right here's the bridge that's out. I'm gonna pull right down here and hopefully be able to get some shots of everything. Park the biker right over here, out of everybody's way. Alright, so I guess we'll head on over here to Davy Crockett birthplace. It's here in Lamar. Is it in Lamar? Well, I can't remember. But here in the Jonesboro. Let's try that again. Alright, so I'm going to head on over to the Davy Crockett birthplace and see what things are looking like over there. After that, I'll head on down to Lamar, take a look at that bridge. You can see here at the end of 107, they've really gotten a lot of work done. I guess they're having to build kind of an area just to work from. So I'm assuming that's what all that was, where they've built that up in the river itself. Be nice when they get it all done. So here's another bridge that was damaged. I don't know if you can see it on the GoPro, but part of the I guess concrete barrier in the other lane is kind of hanging off the edge of the bridge. So they've got it closed down to one lane, I guess, while they're working on it or until they repair it. We'll go down this way for just a second, then we'll come back. Now I'm coming into the park entrance. I'm not even sure if it's open. Oh wow. I guess this would have been where all the campers were at, and you can see just how much mud got up into the campground area. And there's a chimney, and I'm assuming the building that was there has probably gotten washed away. Just a guess. Probably a good one. So yeah, this is all closed off, so that's as close as I'm going to get to it. And you can't have drones in a state park, so I will not be flying over there. But as you can see, just a ton of mud. It's picnic tables there. There's some folks working back that way. Bad deal. I'm gonna head on up to Lamar now and take a look at the bridge repair going on over there. getting pretty close to Lamar Bridge. I can actually see the cranes that they're using to work on it from here. I think a few weeks ago when we had some pretty heavy rains and some minor flooding in most areas, but there was some areas that received a little bit more water, and one of the areas that kind of suffered from it was this construction job. I'd heard that part of it had got washed out after they had started working on it. So I'm gonna try to find a place to pull over up here and get a few shots and then start heading back towards the house. Scratch that. For right now, I'm not planning on flying over the bridge. There's a lot of work going on down there. It looked like I had a water line busted and stuff, so I'm just gonna ride back up this way a little bit, and kind of thinking about heading across the river and going and seeing what River Road looks like. If I can get back that way a little bit, put the drone up in the air, I'd like to see how close they're getting to having that connected. So I'm gonna head back up this way a little bit, kind of backtrack and see what we can find. If that doesn't work out, I may go back after those guys get through working and get some shots of the bridge at Lamar. Dang, that sun's brutal this evening. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, get the drone up in the air and get some shots of what it looks like down along where Nolichucky runs along 107. Just need to find me a good spot to pull over where I can get the drone up in the air. And tell everybody's getting off of work. Traffic's a little heavier on this road than it normally would be. I believe this is called Jackson Bridge, maybe. think I'm gonna pull over right here and get the shots of Lamar Bridge and some of the river. And then I'll try to get up here and see part of River Road. Probably going home in the dark. That's okay. Stupid bike. I hate that kickstand. Anybody else's GS just randomly roll off the kickstand like that? Or is it just mine? Alright, so got one more destination on the list today. We'll ride up here and see if, not even sure if I can get to River Road, or get to a place where I can park to get the drone out to check out things at River Road. Starting to get a little cooler, so I'm ready to get this shot real quick and then head to the house.